D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can just read them and, come up with your own opinion, or just watch this video because I kind of break them all down. Now, before I get started on this, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get pushed to the back line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started on this video? It looks like Morbius is being delayed again. Now, this is a Sony movie. And it is not connected to the Marvel MCU, but it is a Marvel movie also. This is one of Spider-Man's villains, Dr. Morbius, and he becomes like a vampire and everything, and it looks really great. Now, they're saying it's delayed because of Omicron. Now, I think this is nonsense. The Omicron variant is very, it's very prevalent and everything, and it's easy to catch and all that stuff. But from what the CDC is saying is it's not as deadly as the variant before it. I can't remember what the variant before it was called, or the very first variant. So I think that it's okay, but I think that what they're also banking on, and speaking of bank, is that No Way Home just made a buttload of money for them at the box office, and at the box office for domestic at that. It's over $1 billion. I think that they really, I don't know if they expected that because of COVID and everything, but I'm pretty sure that they're welcoming it very much so. So I think that it's great. It's great. I'm glad that these Marvel movies are getting out there. But okay, so now what is the new? It was coming out March 19th, and it was originally supposed to be July of 2020, and then it got pushed to March 19th of 2022. But now it's being pushed to April 1st. Now I think that they're trying to fix the canon of the movie, just because it's kind of the timeline for these independent movies from Sony, as in like Venom and now this movie, they want to do Craven and everything. I think that the timeline / the canon of it is just all screwed up. So I think that what they're trying to do is they're trying to reshoot, maybe rewrite some stuff, so then they can try to fix it and everything. I don't know if they're doing reshoots or not. I just think they're trying to fix it a little bit, so they can have this movie come out and maybe build up their own Spider-Verse kind of thing, which I think is what they're trying to do, kind of what the MCU is doing with the MCU and their multiverse and everything, but they're just trying to do it with their Spider-Man property. And I do think that this is a little bit of a mess. I think that, I think that they kind of like made these movies thinking, oh, hey, we're going to make these movies, maybe get them into the MCU and everything. But they just, and overall, they didn't know exactly what they were doing as far as an overall universe. Now, I also think that the Spider-Man writers also said that they weren't talking to each other as far as the other movies go. And I think that is obviously prevalent also. Like, you can tell that they're like, if you watch the trailer for Morbius, Spider-Man, I believe it's Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Oh no, Sam Raimi Spider-Man on the wall. But then like you've got like Michael Keaton's Vulture in there, or at least I think it's his Vulture. So it's very weird what they're trying to do. I'm not quite sure what they're trying to do, and we'll see. So I'm just curious if they're trying to add cameos or reshoots, and adding all this stuff that, this detail and everything that they didn't have before. But I also think that they're moving it because of the movies that are coming out in March. You have The Lost City, starring Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. I don't think that movie's going to be that big, but whatever. And then you also have Downton Abbey, the new Downton Abbey movie. I think that even though I am not a personal Downton Abbey fan, my wife is, and I do know a bunch of women that are Downton Abbey fans. And that right there is just people that you have to fight with that counter programming. And then also the big one is the Batman. The Batman is making all the monies in March and maybe in April. I don't know if April 1st is going to be good enough for them because Batman is going to make so much money. Everybody's excited for Batman. I'm excited for Batman. I think that it looks good. There's some things that I don't like about it, but we'll see if the leaks are true. The very minimal leaks and everything. I just don't know. But I am excited to see that movie, and I think it does look good. And I think that when it comes to Morbius and Batman, I think most people are going to pick Batman over Morbius and everything. I know I would, but I think that this is a good idea. It's just I don't know how good of an idea and and if they are changing up the lore and trying to add cameos, good for them. I think that, but I am excited for Morbius. I do want to see it because I really like Jared Leto. I find him to be such a great actor. He's so good. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Morbius getting another release date delay and getting pushed back to April 1st? Are you okay with this? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is this something that you're pro? Do you think it was a smart decision on their behalf, moving it to April 1st? I did see a lot of people online making fun of it, thinking that it was a joke, moving it to April 1st, like, haha, gotcha. But I think this is a good idea, and I think that yeah, it's a good idea. You can tell me what you guys think about all this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.